Welcome to the DJ Insider Podcast, sponsored by Amplified Events.
It's the only podcast where we break down insider information from our weddings, experience, and advice from over 15 years in the wedding industry.
We're your hosts. I'm Mike Kane, owner of Amplified Events.
And I'm Joe Obamani, the general manager of Amplified Events.
Let's get into it.
We're back.
We're back.
How you doing?
Good, dude. We, as you know, fully booked 2 weekends ago, fully booked last weekend. So it's been stressful. It's been busy. And unfortunately, sorry, guys, we weren't able to podcast last week.
Apologize for that. Thank you for your patience.
We appreciate it. You guys listening. And, we're going to try to pump out some more episodes here for you.
Yeah. We've had a ton of weddings.
Dude,
so
a ton of weddings.
Ton
to talk about. I don't know. Did we talk about the 20th? I can't remember on the last pod. Where we was like, we got good skills.
I don't know.
I don't think we did on the 20th. So on the 20th, that's the one I was doing Cade's sister's wedding.
Yeah.
Which was phenomenal.
Oh, yeah. Our first fully booked day.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So please tell me more. Cade's wedding. Cade's sister's wedding.
Yeah, it's down in Delphi. It's about an hour and a half.
Cade's another DJ that works
yes.
for everybody.
And then now we hired Logan, the other brother.
The other brother. And then we did the sister's wedding.
We did the sister's wedding. So, no, it was fantastic. Full floor all night. Venue was a little weird, a little strange because it's an old church. They converted it into like a venue. And the owner was like, no, I'm doing sound for ceremony. And his sound was dropping out, tons of issues. I told the couple, I'm like, I'm happy to do it. Just let me know. And I can literally use my thing and it'll sound great. And the venue, then they had basically ceremony wraps up. They go into the back room for cocktail hour, which I have to use their house system for that. Okay. He would not let me use my own thing. So I had basically a phone plugged in and their wireless mic. And he had it. This is what it is. It's like people buy this equipment. They buy little mixers. He had the master dialed to +10.
Oh.
And so I'm doing intros and the mic is just dropping because it's literally like overwhelming the system and getting muddy. Yeah. Like literally the limiter's kicking in on the...
Because it's not set properly.
It's not set properly.
He
just didn't know how to do his own system. And so I'm like, what is going on?
Just max volume.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So I fixed it. So then for speeches, it was much better. And I was telling the bartenders who were really cool. Because it's literally right on the bar. Like the little mixer, I have to stand up at the bar to control it right in the middle of the room.
Not a bad place to be.
Yeah. So I was just talking to them. They were really nice. They were fantastic, but it was just a weird, crunchy kind of venue. But I had this like limited time to basically, I was alone because all of our whole team was out.
Yeah.
And then Cade and Logan were literally in the wedding party, so they couldn't help me. And so I had to set up, but they had this weird thing where I couldn't set up because the ceremony is happening. And then we go right into cocktail hour, and then a half an hour later, were introductions, dinner, speeches, and then back in the next room for dancing. So I had like a half an hour to get set up. And so I'm like, can I pre-set up my booth? I brought a little,
wheel the.
Yes.
Nice.
And he's like, no, you can't have that here. I'm like, it's going to be in the back of the room.
What?
It's going to be in the back of the room. It won't be in the way. It won't be any photos. It'll be right next to you. He's like, no, you can't have it. I was like, it's not that much space. So finally he's like, oh, and he opens up this closet behind like his space. He's like, will it fit in there? I go, yeah. He's like, then you can use that. So I set it up, did that, left the speakers in the car. Sure enough, the ceremony gets done. They're still doing photos at the altar, right? That's what you want to do.
Yeah, right.
And
you still need to set up.
Yeah, so I roll everything up. Luckily, I rolled it all up, grabbed my speakers, set them up, got everything out. And then they're like, okay, we're ready to start. And then I'm like, so during dinner, I didn't eat. So then during dinner, I'm like setting up lights and setting up everything else. And he's giving me more heck about, you can't set lights here, you can't set lights there. And literally, he was wrong about all that stuff. So it all worked out. We threw a rager dance floor. A couple tipped me. A couple wrote us a 5-star review. Everybody was super happy. Just venue a little crunchy.
Just venue crunchy, coordinator crunchy, and sounds just like over some small things that unnecessarily picky about some things that didn't really matter. I mean,
did not matter at all.
And you got it handled. You had it covered. You could have also done a better job than some of the things that. But okay,
literally,
if you want to use your thing and you're the boss, that's fine. But
I'm like, I know the couple. I know like half the people here. Like this will be okay.
Seriously, it's fine.
This will be okay, dude. So yeah, how about yours? Do you remember yours from the 20th?
Yeah. I was at Villa Cesare.
Oh yes, the Chesy.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was just reception, with photo booth and printing. Printer worked all night. Photo booth worked all night. Pretty smooth overall. I like that load in. But I was working with one of our new employees. I was working with Christian. So he got a chance to learn a little bit and kind of see what a decently fun dance floor looks like. I would say it was an 8 out of 10 wedding. It was pretty fun. Didn't get tipped, but still just good couple, good to work with.
Yeah.
And then not a lot of requests, which I find to like a lot more recently is you shouldn't be requesting a ton if I'm playing the right stuff. It's if I'm playing good music and I'm doing the right song selection, nobody should be coming up to the booth. Maybe the couple because like they really want a specific something, but that's the goal is to have nobody coming up to me because you're satisfying everybody without them having to come up to you. I think that really does mark a good dance floor or can mark a good dance floor. I think it kind of goes both ways. I think some couples tell their guests to don't request a song. It's just like part of a thing, like no requests at all tonight. So nobody comes up. So I don't know. Either way. But that was fun. It was good. Easy wedding.
Nice. So then this past weekend, you had 2, right? Friday and Saturday. You're at Lure on Friday.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, right? It runs together.
Dude, we've had so many.
We're out here
and
working.
I moved, guys.
Yeah.
I moved last Monday in the middle of the busiest part of the season. I moved out here right by the office. So now I don't have to make a 45-minute drive out here all the time. I'm 8 minutes away. So that was really nice. But I was doing, of course, all this in the middle of the busiest part of the season. So yeah, it's all running together. But yeah, on the Friday, that 19th, or was it? Yeah, 19th, 20th. That Friday, I was at Allure, super fun wedding. I knew the couple.
Oh.
So kind of. I knew somewhat of the family. I used to play Sherryville baseball when I was a kid, and my older brothers played on the same teams as their older brothers. So it was kind of like my family knew your family. I didn't really know them. I was the youngest of the clans. So like I literally didn't know anybody. So that was kind of strange. But it was like, oh my God, I haven't seen you since you were like this big. Like, look at you now. And it was one of those types of weddings where it just, it's like, oh, a lot of people know me here and I don't recognize any of you. This is fine, but this is interesting. But good party. They were there to dance and drink, and they were more like sorority frat style.
Okay.
They just wanted to throw down and dance and drink for sure. Like all the speeches were like, yeah, we're going to drink tonight. So that was fun. My cart broke when we were loading in. I was carrying all the stuff in, and then my cart broke, so that wasn't great. Was that weekend?
Or
no,
last
was
the
that this past
27th. Yeah,
weekend?
this one you did. So that was we were talking about the 19th, 20th, and then now I guess the last weekend recently was the 26th, 27th.
So I had 2 doubles in a row.
Yeah, two doubles.
Oh,
Two
okay.
brothers.
So yeah, that's why they're all blending together.
Yeah,
now.
yeah, bro.
So I forgot what that other one was on the 20th.
It's crazy.
Maybe Myers Castle.
Yes.
Yes. No, it was definitely Myers.
That was the Myers
because-
Castle.
yeah,
You saw Eric. Yeah.
Yes. I was also at Myers Castle back my last Sherrville gig before I moved out of Sherrville. So that was cool. Dude. Saw Eric. He was the other wedding that day. And then I moved that Monday after. So then I had a Sandy Pines on the 26th or 25th, but this past weekend on Friday. And then, Allure. And then I had White Oak.
That's
on
right.
Saturday.
That's right.
Not Sandy Pines. I had White Oak on Saturday, which was also a fun wedding. Different dance floor. Interesting in the sense that the couple was definitely overwhelmed with planning. They didn't want to do any planning. And I understand. I tried to talk them through it and ease their minds, but I think just the overall planning
too many details.
It was too many things and maybe more of a formality. Like they loved each other. They got married. I think the party was more for family maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But it was fun, but they let their friend give me all the music. They let their friend pick 50 songs that I can use for dance floor. Then they gave me 2 notes that said no sexually implied songs all night and no explicit music. The friend gave me songs like Hotel Room Service and like Shake Your Ass, Watch You, and like some dirtier stuff. So there was very mixed signal on that regard, but there was a note that also said
Stick to the list.
no. There's like none of these are actually mandatory. Just
okay,
kind of do whatever. We just want our guests to have a good time.
Yeah.
So I played a decent amount of the list, maybe not a lot of that list.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't clean and they were out there, a lot of line dances, a lot of kids, a lot of older folks, and They had fun. They sent me a picture back this morning of me and Dayton at the photo booth of us like looking into the sky. They're like, "Oh my God, we love you guys. These are awesome." But they were really appreciative and thanked me and texted me personally.
Oh, I love that.
I really have liked that a lot recently. I think that's better than a review for me.
Yes.
Because it's personal. You actually texted me and took time, and they were looking through their pictures and they sent them one of them. It was cool. I thought that was really nice. So it was a great party too. Just 4 weddings, all solid, all for different reasons. I can't remember anything negative that went wrong besides the cart breaking, and we still made it work. So,
Man.
how about yourself? I know I just rambled forever.
No, you're good. I love it. Mine on the 26th, 27th. So the 26th was an older couple. It was their second marriage. They're in their 50s. Super nice. Beautiful couple too. It was at Potawatomi Country Club. I haven't been there since like 2015.
Yeah.
And like super nice, just kind of a weird layout, kind of a difficult loading. You have to go upstairs to like load everything in. And then they had the ceremony, and they had like a cocktail hour before ceremony for an hour, then ceremony. They had 2 people marry them, which I found out 2 minutes before. They were supposed to walk down the aisle. Everything was kind of
like 2 officiants.
Mm-hmm.
Like you needed a second mic, possibly.
Yes, and so I had a third mic. So I had a handheld mic because they were we're gonna have readings. So I'm like, okay. And then I was gonna mic up the one officiant. He's like, I'll just use the handheld. I was like, okay, I have another clip on. He's like, nope, just use the handheld. So that guy did some talking. There was everything worked out. Everything sounded great. Yeah. It was very much like, because they were kind of like hands off, everything kind of like ran a little bit longer, and there was like the timeline kind of got away from it.
Right.
So we weren't able to do some of the things they wanted to do, like cake cutting, mother-daughter dance, but we still threw a raging dance party.
Yeah.
Everything looked great. I threw in uplights for free. They loved that. We had so many compliments. They were asking the venue. People were coming up. They're like, I didn't know the country club had these ambient lights. These are fantastic. As soon as we got set up, one of the staff from the country club comes up. Can we have a card? Because I'm getting married, and I would love to have you guys do it. And I was like, oh, yeah, here's my card.
Feels really good.
I go call. When you reach out, she's like, it's not till like 2018. I was like, well, when you reach out, remind us where you heard about us from.
Yeah. I love that.
But it was a raging party. They tipped us. They gave us a hug. Like, they were awesome. They're like, come meet us at Blue Chip. And I was like, okay, Dave, you want to go? So we went. It was great. And then Saturday hits, and like I've been stressing about this one for a while because our good friend Eric. So I've been saying Eric Jaeger. I found out this weekend it's Eric Jaeger.
Yes.
And I go, dude, like, have I been saying your name wrong?
We all have.
And he goes, maybe I've been saying it wrong. And I died laughing. He's just that kind of guy. He's like, he just loves everybody, is so kind. Like, I'm not going to make anyone.
I assume just because I watched this one show called Attack on Titan, there's seriously a guy called Eren Yeager. He's the main character, same everything. So I genuinely just went off of that. I thought it was same last name. So
I've been saying it wrong for years, and he's never corrected me. No. And he's like, oh, I just always said Jaeger, but maybe I'm saying it wrong. I was like, it's your last name. I don't know.
I think you get to choose.
Yeah. And he's like, it's go fish, do whatever you want. Yeah. And I was like, it was just so sweet and funny. That's how we got in the car. But he had probably a pretty stressful. His daughter got married in Breckenridge on Friday. Okay. And that's why he booked me this is one of his weddings, but he booked me last year to come in and basically like, if something happens on my flight and I can't get back, I want to know this wedding's in good hands. Right. So treat this like it's your wedding, bring your equipment, like be on the call with me, do like, here's my Vibo, here's all the music, do all the prep. And if I can get back, I'll just come do the emceeing and you take care of everything else. And that's what literally happened. Yeah. So I was stressing all week about it because I'm like,
you're going to have to do the whole thing.
Yes. And I don't know this couple. I don't know these people. And like, he took great notes, so I'll be fine. And we've been to Lacuna Lofts before. That's where it was in the city. Lacuna, it was gorgeous. Staff there was
still
fantastic.
Not the same prep that you usually do with your couple.
Yes,
so
everything's a little off, but the stress is higher. And we had 4 photo booths out that weekend, and I found out one of our booths has the LED strip out, so I was getting that fixed. It was crazy. Everything worked out.
Everything went off. All the weddings that we had 7 weddings go off this past weekend.
8.
Was it 8?
We had 6 out on Saturday and 2 on Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we had 7 on the 20th. Yeah. Insane, dude. Like, it was so good. Like, I couldn't believe it when we got back that night. We got back late, like almost 1 a.m. And our team was still coming in to the office. And there was like 8 of us at like 1 a.m.
Yeah, we all were just hanging out.
Having drinks, listening to music, dancing, talking about all the craziness.
That was really nice.
I'm loving it, man.
And what you said too about like you were throwing an uplighting, I find recently throwing in an extra service to like make the day go smoother or to like make the dance floor go better. It's like I'm gonna do that every time. Be like this couple, for example, this couple that I worked with last weekend. On our call, they only had 6 hours of service. They only had 5 to 11, and then they wanted to do cocktail from 4 to 5. And I was like, okay, like, do you want to add an hour of service? We can cover that hour. We can end at 10. Like, what do you guys want to do? And they're like, let's just start at intros. Like, it's the cocktail hour was outside, and we were set up inside at White Oaks. They're like, we don't want to add another hour. It doesn't really matter. But of course, like, nobody wants to just like sit in silence to cocktail hour. I find that's really strange. And of course, it was a hot day, so everybody came inside. They didn't want to hang outside anyway. But I had my ceremony speaker in the car, and like we were set up, and they've been great to work with. So like I had also thrown in uplighting for free because it looks nice there. But I was like, you know what? This is going to make the day worse if there's no music right now. Like, why would I let the day suffer when I'm already here and I already have the thing? Sure, they may have not paid for it, but it's like, I'm already here. Yeah. I've got the equipment. I think guests are going to prejudge me negatively if there's not music playing right now.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
going to make the rest of the day
They're not going to understand why
I'm not playing music right now. The couple will understand, but they're not going to understand why me and Dayton are just sitting up at the DJ booth talking to each other and not playing music for the first time.
Are you guys not working?
Seriously. Yeah. So for all of those reasons, I was like, I'm just going to play music. We set up a speaker. I ran a cable under the garage door there, and I just ran it through my main setup. So if people wanted to be outside, they can hear it. They could hear my announcement when I called people in. Perfect. And then we tore it down. But anything to make the day go a little bit smoother, like I'm oftentimes going to make that choice just because I know what it means to a couple too. And maybe that's why they messaged me. They were so thankful this morning. Yeah. And I don't know. It's those little things going above and beyond for our couples this year that I've been trying to do. And I find it's been really helpful. Like I've been getting a lot of reviews. I've been getting a lot of good feedback. Sure, it's a little extra work, but I've already got the equipment there charged. And honestly, if the speaker would have already been dead in my car, I probably wouldn't have added it for free. But like it's there and it's convenient enough. So I don't know. There is a time where I'm just gonna bite the bullet on the cost and just I'm gonna throw it in.
Yeah, I love it, and that's what we want. We don't want to be nickel and diming people at the last second.
Right. It's also like you're expecting this. A lot of times their timeline's not finalized until a couple weeks before the wedding, and you book 6-8 months out. So I get it.
Dude, I had something like that this past Saturday with Eric. So the plan was ceremony on the rooftop, which we did. Music and sound, everything worked great. That wraps up. Cocktail hours on the rooftop following. The ceremony started late. I don't know why, but it just did. It wasn't on us. We were just waiting and just started late.
Yeah.
So then apparently the venue had another ceremony. So they had like a half-hour cocktail hour. The couple hired a mariachi band to come and perform for cocktail hour, right? The mariachi band was late too. And so
though they only had 30 minutes to play.
They were supposed to have an hour, but they had only a half hour to play.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what the mariachi band... We get there, and it's like 4 or 5 guys and a woman. They look great. They sounded great. She walks up to me. I'm basically playing cocktail hour music because the mariachi's not there.
Right.
So I just like, whatever, we're just going to play. We're going to play cocktail hour music.
Because people would have prejudged you. Like, because there's no music.
Literally same thing.
Yeah.
And so I'm doing it. Eric's down getting prepped for his like intros and for like the love story stuff, which was fantastic. He literally got me crying for the love story. It was so good.
Good.
But anyway,
I know he sells that a lot. Like,
dude,
service.
It literally touched a nerve in me that I cried. I couldn't help. It was so beautiful. Anyway,
awesome.
So the best was not best, but this crazy thing. So I'm about to tear down the speaker because they're about to start playing, and she's like, this woman walks up and full mariachi regalia. She's like, I'm gonna plug into your speaker. Is this your speaker? I go, yeah, it is. And she's like, I'm plugging in. I was like, for what?
Are you?
What do you need to plug in for? And she's like, my microphone. I need to plug in. I go, where's your speaker? And she's like, I forgot it.
You forgot.
And I'm like texting Eric because it's his gig. Because if it's my gig, I'm like, absolutely not. Because we don't plug in live bands. You got to bring your own stuff. And so I was just aired on the side of caution, was like, yeah, go ahead, plug in. So I had her, and then she like plugs in, she starts singing, and then she's like giving me notes about I want it louder and all this, and I'm like running live sound like before I know it for a mariachi band,
right?
And then I'm like texting Eric, and Eric's like, if you're cool with that, I'm cool with that. I was like, I'm cool with it. Like, I want this to be a good party, but I'm like, this band owes us money. Like, this is crazy. And then we go downstairs and the mariachi's like, we're not done. We're going to perform for dinner and we need your microphones down here. We need 2 mics. I'm like,
You
what?
need more mics now?
What now? And so
God.
then, yeah, they performed for another half hour. And the worst was because they had this kind of split schedule. So we did intros, mariachi, then mariachi performs and like dinner's kind of served. Then salads and stuff get out. Then there's speeches. And so then the mariachi steps back and they're back behind us, but it's kind of open air, but they're behind us and they start speeches and they're playing. They're like jamming.
Just out of sight.
Just out of sight, but you can clearly hear them playing. And I step back there and I'm like, hey guys, we can hear you out there. And he's like, you need us to play? I was like, no,
No.
you just stop playing. And they're like, oh, okay. And then the rest of the night, they came out and performed for another half hour and then wrapped up. And then I had to do dinner music.
Yeah.
We made it work. The couple was absolutely in love, danced their butts off. Everything was such a raging party, raging dance floor. If you checked out our feed from that night, like our stories and even my personal stories on Instagram or on Facebook, like you saw, like just, it was a raging floor, but it was just like, dude, like this mariachi was not able to perform their job without us.
No,
which
they
was
needed your speaker, your microphones,
Yeah.
your this, your that, and they were late. They were unprofessional playing music outside. It's like just show up and do your thing.
Yeah.
Like as a musician, like I don't know, like isn't it just like you get a call time, just show up and play during your call time? I don't see why there's.
It's like me showing up, mariachi, can I use your guitar? Is that cool? Is it cool if I just play your guitar real quick?
I
Is that
actually
all right?
forgot my DJ controller. Can
Yeah,
I
it's
borrow
okay.
yours?
Yeah, is that cool?
Do you have one that I could just borrow?
But she wasn't even saying, is that cool? She's like, I'm going to do
I'm
it.
plugging into this.
Yes.
Whether you like it or
It
not.
wasn't even like a request.
Yeah.
And I was just like, yeah, that's not, yeah, okay, yeah.
All right.
Wild.
Plug on in.
I was not I was pretty upset about it, but like, honestly, I just shut my mouth, made it happen. We did the best we could. And also we threw a great party. They tipped.
Yeah.
Like they were thrilled. Everything worked out. But it was such one of those things. I'm like, dude, like, I
don't know about this. Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like it. But it's such, like you're saying, you just do the best thing. You go the extra mile for the couple. You throw in the free thing. You do the free thing. You do the extra work. Because you know at the end of the day, all those little things add up into a great experience for the couple. And hopefully they'll see it and recognize it. They may not.
And one of those negative things like could really just throw off the entire energy of the party, of the dance floor, of something early on that like really upsets the couple can just radiate throughout the entire space. And you don't have to do that. Like really, it's not that deep when we go down to it. Like,
Dude,
there's sometimes I'll draw the line, of course. Right, you have to put your foot down. But
this guest came up to us during dancing. We were playing like one slow song, and it was on the couples list. It was a Bruno Mars "Die with a Smile."
yeah,
And they met at a Bruno Mars concert. Like they love Bruno Mars. They wanted this song. We're playing it. And this woman comes up. She's older and ton of plastic surgery, and just like, this is not dance music. What are you doing? What are you doing?
what are you doing?
We're ruining this wedding. It's full floor. People are having fun.
Yeah.
I go, this is a song that the couple wants to play, so we're playing it. And she's like, don't be like that.
Don't be like
Don't
that.
be like that. Stop. Play good music. Play good stuff. And we're like, Eric was like, no, I met with the couple many times over this last year and a half. And she's like, I've known her for 10 years. He's like, okay.
Great.
But like, I know that they want these songs played and that's why we're playing them. And she's like, no, I know her better than you. And he's like, okay.
Okay.
And then she walks off. And I was
All
like,
right.
what just
What
happened?
just happened? Yeah.
And then she danced the rest of the night. So
She had to share her piece. A lot of people just want to be heard.
I guess she just hated that song that
She
we played.
hates Bruno Mars. People are hot and cold with Bruno. Maybe it's Lady Gaga. Maybe she hates Lady Gaga. Or both.
She's gonna die with a smile, I guess. She was just so angry, and just her argument made no sense.
I know him more.
I know them better, and I know they
better.
don't want this. And I go, well, that's weird because he met with her multiple times, and
they specifically said
wanted this
they
song.
want this song.
Don't be like that.
Don't be like that.
I'm like, what?
Oh, don't
Be like doing our. I was like, we're doing our jobs. We're playing the music that the couples told. And we had already played one of her requests. The other one we didn't because it was like "Erotic City" by Prince. Fine song,
Yeah.
just wasn't in line with what we were playing that night.
You want to know what song I played a couple nights ago that I hadn't heard before? I took a gamble on it because it was pretty late. There was a lot of older crowd left, and they came up and they're like, maybe we do some like Depeche Mode. I was like, no, it's not on the list. They're like, oh, come on. Like, he's paying for it. Like, just do some Depeche Mode. I was like, okay.
Did you do
one song by Depeche Mode?
Just can't get enough? Policy of Truth?
It was, let me show you the world in my eyes. That one, dude, that song goes on. I love that song. I want to find a way to work it in more. I doubt it's possible because it's not a popular song, but wow, that was fun. Like some of the older like disco,
dude, 80s. It's 80s new wave. It's new wave.
80s new wave. That was very fun.
That was our Friday. We did a ton of new wave.
It was just like synth out the ass. It was
great. Oh, totally.
So we had a lot of fun. But all the older crowd got out. This was like, we're done at 11. It's like 10:45 and like no one else is out there right now. It's like just a couple. They're like, just play whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So we catered. We did some older stuff for a bit there and they loved it.
Dude, heck yeah.
I got an annoying comment though. Dance floor was full all night, like up until like right around then when people started to leave. We did some of that stuff. And then we did Sweet Caroline, 3 other sing-alongs that are literally the same song. Or they're just different. I find all those songs sound the exact same. Living on a Prayer, Sweet Caroline, all of that, where you just sing along into the space.
It's just bar rock music.
They're all the same. They're all the same song. I was doing some of those. Dance floor was full. Like, this was like right before everybody left. Dance floor was full. Everybody was singing along, having a good time. The dance floor was full all night, but you finally hear the older crowd out there like, oh, now he's finally playing some good music. It's like, I'm playing Sweet Caroline. What do you mean I'm playing good music? The dance floor has been full. You just didn't like Kesha. I don't know what to tell you. So that was it. It was just so funny. I heard it like through the crowd of like 150 people. I heard it like radiate through. It's like, finally, some good music. Whatever. This is bullshit.
I get that there's like, it's not your taste, but you can still have a good time. Like, why is it like all or nothing that like, well, I'm not dancing to this because it's not good.
Not good.
Maybe you can go dance and have fun anyways. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know, you could dance if you don't even know the song, or maybe if the words aren't even in English. Maybe that's possible. Maybe
you dance to the beat, not the song.
Maybe it's possible.
There's so many times where people on the radio, you don't even know the actual words to the song. Like, you just like kind of hum along and you know like the beat and you know like the dun, dun, dun. How does it go? How does that go? Like, what are the words? No one knows most of the words to mainstream songs. They just know the beat when it comes out. Then people learn the songs. But like, that's what gets you up and moving. Why is that different at a wedding?
Dude, kids get it.
If an older person hasn't heard that song, why is it a new concept to dance to a new song? You hear new songs on the radio all the time.
All the time.
And it's like, oh, I kind of liked it. Oh, and then you learn the beat. And then you learn you don't need to know the song to have a good time.
Yeah. You go to a concert and let's say it's not your favorite band, so you don't know every song. You just know the 2 hits or whatever the group has.
Yeah.
You could still have a good time.
Let's say it is your favorite band and they drop new stuff that nobody's ever heard before. What? Can nobody enjoy it because they don't know how to sing along to it? They can still enjoy new music.
Yeah.
Regardless.
The kids get it right. The 1, 2, or 3-year-olds at weddings, they just dance their butts off to absolutely everything.
Until they pass out.
And they just have fun. It doesn't matter. They don't understand most of the words. They don't understand. But the music, literally, their body takes over. They're not doing like a cool dance. They're just letting it naturally happen. And that's what everybody should do at a wedding. Just go dance like a 1 or 2 or 3-year-old.
Right.
Just blah.
Go.
Do a break dance. Get out there. Have fun. Go crazy.
I've seen an overwhelming amount of worms.
Dude,
I had a lot of worms.
I had a couple of worms.
Yeah, it's really fun. I had the bride get down and do the worm the other day, like late night. It was in her white dress, like right on the floor.
I love that,
so
dude.
Good. Yeah.
I love that. I love when the couple's like in it to win it on that floor. Our couple on Saturday was like that.
Yeah.
The bride put out her party dress and she had like some like high top Chuck Taylors. She was going crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, we ended up playing some strange stuff that would like I wouldn't have thought, but obviously it was on their list. We did Grease Megamix, you know?
Yeah.
And she was everywhere dancing with her family. Everybody was in on it.
Nice.
Bruce Springsteen, they were going hard. But then there was a lot of his family is more Latino. I don't know if they're Mexican. I think maybe Mexican. but there was a lot of Puerto Rican music too. But it was fantastic because everybody was all in dancing, going crazy. We had to do some bachatas, some cumbias. We did this snake dance thing, which is this wedding tradition where they have them on these chairs and you have to hold hands. And I was doing this I was just dancing like a snake the whole time. And then we almost got done with the song and this woman comes up, they're doing the dance wrong. Have them do it again. And Eric's like, all right, we're doing it again. And
Do it again.
It was so funny.
Mine couple was kind of shocking. They initially on the call said, we are not going to stay long. We're overwhelmed. Like, we're tired. We're not even giving you a last dance. We're going to leave early.
Yeah.
They were there the whole night. They danced all night. They gave me a last dance because I went up to them on the dance floor. I was like, I know you guys weren't planning on staying. He's like, oh, no, we're not doing a last dance. Actually, let me be right back. The groom goes, talks to the bride. They connect. They give me a Luke Bryan song. I'm like, okay. They stayed all night and they actually danced and they had a great time. But they were planning on leaving early, and we got them to stay.
I love that. We're leaving early. Their song comes on. All right, we're staying all night.
We're staying a little longer. All right, maybe just one more song.
One more
song, and it's just 3 hours of one more song.
Oh, I love it, dude. Well, yeah, man, I don't have too much. It's 4th of July this week, so it's going to be a little more chill. I've got that gig tomorrow for the cruise-in nights at Sign Barn, and then I think you got a wedding Friday at the Walton, then we're off for the 4th, so maybe some fireworks. And
yeah, definitely good.
Cold beer, hot brats, and
sounds good to me.
All right, guys, thanks for listening.
We'll see you at your wedding.
See you at your wedding.